Greetings, everyone. It's Reed here. And yes, I've been missing for a little bit, but work. Work is crazy. Work is annoying. Work is work. And life would be so much easier if we didn't have to work, right? Yeah, except we'd have all sorts of other problems after that, and honestly, being able to actually accomplish things is something I do enjoy. I just wish I could get rid of all the politics and some people that are utterly, completely useless who should have long retired. But that's a giant rant that I'm not going to get into. This video will be, 20 hours long otherwise. So, skip that. Let's get to something useful. And I want to talk about an important tool that very few, actually, I can't think of a single other channel, talks about for prepping. So let's look at a tool and see what it is. Now, I got it propped up here on a chair because it's kind of heavy and I'm not going to hold it while talking, okay? So what is this thing, right? This is an old school tap and die kit, okay? This is a die, all right? They go into these things and we put it on there and spin it around something. And what it does is it cuts threads. It's like you're going to put a bolt onto something. Yeah, this is how these get cut. Well, okay, not always. Lathes and other stuff get used for heavy-duty, big industrial stuff. But for small things, we're talking something like this, or small production, right? Or certain other specialty areas. I could see that, And then, of course, this is the tap. Goes in, cuts the threads, all right? Very, very useful. Now, why would I say something like this is useful for prepping? Well, we're going to be scrounging up lots of things, okay? We're going to be taking apart stuff and all sorts like that. So, lots of places where we're going to have to put holes into something and put some threads into it because we've got to put a bolt in, right? The other thing is lots of bolts and other stuff like that you're going to get. They're probably going to be pretty rusty or gunky or other stuff like that. Oops. It cut me. They're sharp, okay? They're also sharp. Be careful when picking them up. Well, these things also are excellent at cleaning out the rust, getting the grime off, and fixing threads so that they flow really well again. Wonderful on that. Plus, we're going to have to learn how to make our own bolts again. So like that. I could easily see, getting something into a circular shape, or mostly circular, and cutting some threads on it to make some makeshift bolts. I could see it as really handy. Also being able to make rivets, stuff like that. I do recommend a tap and die set. Honestly, I use this thing pretty regularly on a lot of tooling stuff. I can't tell you how gunky stuff gets, and running a tap down a hole or putting a die on a bolt fix it right up and it goes together really well. Big time helper. Plus, I've also done some very interesting repairs and stuff like that and cut new threads in places where I need to put them and other stuff. And once I figure out how to work iron a bit better, I'm going to make some bolts and show you how I do it. And eventually, we're going to have a lathe and some other stuff going. But for now, old school method, tap and die. And if you can get one, I'd say get them. I have a metric and a standard because, if you all work on stuff like that, you realize most cars, vehicles, everything else are a wonderful mix of all sorts of things because they're all bid from different factories and all this stuff. It's amazing anything actually stays together and runs sometimes. Really is. It's like you learn that 5/16 and M8 really cross together really well. You can usually fit the sockets on both of those interchangeably a bit. For professional mechanics, you know what I'm talking about on that one. But I do want to bring this up. Tap and die set. This one's old. I think I bought it in 2003, 4. Tungsten tool set. And it served me really well. Obviously, if I was making stuff daily, putting threads and stuff like that, I would wear a lot of these out. We're actually going to have to learn how to make our own taps and dies again in the future. That'll be another interesting thing to eventually discover how to do. And it's on my roadmap. But I got a lot to go to figure out along the way. And tons of it, I don't even know how to do yet. So, I'll be taking you all along for the journey. We'll see where we get. Take care, everyone. I hope this gives you an idea. Go look for around some tap and die stuff. Very handy to have around. And have a great day. This is Reed, out for now.